Hello, good day. Today I would like to give you my portfolio update in this trading and investing journey. I think it's important to monitor our own portfolio and whether the portfolio is going towards what we actually plan. Okay, let's go. So in the planning phase for my short-term trading, I'm looking at 15 to 20%. And for the medium-term investment in the dividend side is about 20 to 25%. For long-term investment, such as property, etc., like precious metal is about 55 to 65%. So today, if I look into my long-term and also in terms of the asset, I probably is hitting about more than 65%. So in the long-term area, that's where I think I have a much more percentage than I'd rather be in the ideal area. So in the medium term itself on dividend and insurance, I have more than probably around 25%, which is pretty good. And on the short term itself, although I thought I have 15 to 20%, but in fact I have less than 5%. So looking at the portfolio growth itself, in the long term is probably moving about 15% per annum of growth. In the insurance side, where there's already some value, is about 2.5%. And then on the dividend and trading is hovering about 5 to 6%. So I would like to share a bit on the trading aspect. The trading is very much dependent on the market on a very short-term basis. So for instance, if you look into a portfolio that I have over the period of April to July, you can see firstly the portfolio movement is quite drastic. And trading itself, I need to take a lot of time to focus on it. Typically, when I was doing that at a full time, it's about 8 to 12 hours per day. And I can share with you in one of the stock that I was looking at is a prison rate stock. On that rally day, the stock was about $7. When market reopened, it was about $8.43. And by the time of market open in 34 minutes time, it have rushed out to about near to $11. So basically, it have went up about 72%. By leveraging the stop plus option, you can see that the return could be easily about 200%. The overall profit area is about near to 30,000 minus about 7,000, which is about 23,000. And that explains why the short-term trading it need to have a lot of focus. It need a lot of fast cut loss, and it's not very easy to attain this type of on a long-term basis because typically it means that you need to put a lot of energy. And for most people, if you are not working, unless you are not working, if you are working full-time and you have other commitment, trading stock is very, very challenging. That is for my own personal experience. So this is Joe. You can see that Joe on June 2021, on the exact day, he went out, from a low of 792 to a high of 11. So if you are doing that, that is called volatility or momentum trading. So finally, in the asset class performance, here is 2014 to 2023. Today, you can see that US equity have performing as a best one in the last 9 months, followed by Japan equity, right? Rates is performing very badly in 2022. So in 2022, if there is any call for buying rates to hold on, I think that is unwarranted for. Unless you are buying a rate that was going to hold on for it for very long term and gearing ratio is low, debt ratio is low. But then the macroeconomy doesn't actually warrant for holding a rate in 2022. In fact, in 21, if the thinking process was interest rate is going higher, then of course rate, which is a distribution of borrowing fund where they collect rental to give back, it doesn't really give a lot of return. So in short, this year, if you look into the return of 2023, those that are performing pretty well, MSCI, ACWI index, S&P, NASDAQ, GLPE, which is private equity index, this one I don't think a lot of people can touch. S&P risk, not something that most people can touch. MXW World, excluding US, is also performing quite well as well. Okay. Those that perform badly this year is commodity, right? And also on rates as well. So looking into the past performance, you can see that rates underperform as financing costs shot out due to rising interest rate, and that was in 2022. So basically in 21 already projection is interest rate will be there for a long time, right? So and today in 2023 interest rate is still maintaining, and it will still maintain I think until next year, second half of next year. So there isn't really a very high call, to actually to hold it. But of course, you can start to do some positioning at this point of time, right? And of course, US have a very big negative impact into the China stock market. So it have been performing very badly as well. All right, that's it for the sharing of asset class. And asset class diversification is very important. Therefore, if you like what you see here, and I would like to have my constant update on what is my thinking process, where we can create a community of where you can also motivate me by sharing with your feedback and comment. Please subscribe to my channel, and whenever I have some notification where with time that I have, to work on that, you will get my notification as well. So happy trading, happy investing, and take care. Goodbye.